Okay, in the last video we went through the Modern Warfare Xbox pickup. The drive wasn't working, so today we're going to see if we can fix that. I'm going to start by popping off the front cover. It's that easy. Then we have underneath the drive a couple of small holes. Now those holes you can access with a paper clip. So there's two small holes there, and with a bit of poking we hit the gears and the drive starts to come out. So it can be a little bit tight. And there we go. The drive's out. Now, with the drive out, there is a band. We don't need to pull the whole unit apart. All we need is a pair of tweezers. A pair of tweezers with a bend like this is the easiest, because we can keep our fingers out of the way, see what we're doing, and we just want to grab that band, unwrap it from the wheel, pull it off like that. Once we've got that off, we can take it to the next step. And the next step is to give it a wash. Okay, we're now at the sink. We've got some hot water in the sink. All we do is get some soap, rub it solidly around the band, just to clean off any gunk that's on there, and then rinse it off in the hot water. This will do a couple of things. It'll remove any of the dust and grease that might be on the band, which could be causing it to slip, and the other thing it'll do is soften up the rubber of the band and help it to rejuvenate to some extent. Ideally we replace the band altogether, but this should be enough to get it going. We'll just dry it off on some paper towel. Dry our hands as well, because we don't want to be putting wet hands inside an Xbox. Even though it is unplugged, we don't want that moisture getting in there. So dry it off thoroughly. Now that's done, back to the Xbox. Okay, we're back at the Xbox. Now this part might be a bit difficult, given that I'm in a position here trying to film it, so I may not be able to get in as effectively as I'd like to. So let's just try and keep this on camera, but move it around a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. Now, the trick here is a small wheel is large wheels here, small wheels back here. Now, we want to get it over the small wheel. The thing that makes it easier is if you can see what you're doing. And at the moment I can't. So I'm going to introduce a light to the whole situation. And with the light in place, I can now see into that bay, see where that wheel is, and with our tweezers we'll just position that over. Now I'll try not to block view here, but once we've got it partially in place, the trick is then to feed it over the wheel and turn the wheel around, and there, that's back in place. So we have the band back on the unit, and you can see in there a little bit of dust and that you can see in there, but it's not bad. a little bit up on the edge. So turn that light back off. We'll stand the unit up and we'll reposition and plug some cables in. Okay, so I'll turn this bay around. Position the camera a bit better. And first things first, plug that in. Okay. The cover has a little item there that enables you to push in on a switch since we have the cover off. And I can't quite get my hands on this. There we go. Okay. As we turn it on, door automatically closes. That's generally not a problem, the door closing. Even when they fail, they generally close very well. Question is, will it now open? And that is fixed. So we are now clear to put the cover back on this, and it's now fully usable. So we'll just bang that cover back on, press it home, make sure it's home all the way, test it again, and we're all fixed.